All right, hello everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Parsha Wine Pairing with David and Ashley.
Hello.
New edition for this week's Parsha. Ashley, what's going on these days?
Oh, you know, Lag Bomer.
Lag Bomer, that's right, that's today.
Yep.
You doing any special bonfires?
Some grilled foods.
Some grilled foods, some picnics, some good wine.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, so yeah, today's a very special day, Lag Bomer, and for those of you who have been taking part in the festivities since last night, fantastic. I'm going to something after work.
Nice.
We're having something at the synagogue. We're going to do some bonfire and some stuff for the kids, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, very special day. So, with that said, Ashley, what's this week's Parsha?
I believe it's Behar.
It is Behar. Very good. That's why we brought you on here. You're the Behar experts. All right. So in this week's Parsha, we talk about Shemitah. And that's a very, very key focus. Mm-hmm. We talk about the land that you harvest for 6 years. You work the land for 6 years. And then on the 7th year, you gotta leave it, and those around can come and gather. The poor can come and eat from the crop. It also talks about the Jubilee, the 50th year, which is after 7 cycles of Shemitah. Then it talks about some other stuff about business and whatnot. So, for this week's Parsha, we decided to pair it with the Shiloh Secret Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon Heroes Edition. As you can see clearly on the label, it has to be about the sixth year, and it's 6-year harvest. And this one in specific is the Ariel Vineyard. There's 3 wines in this series from the Heroes Edition. There's the Oshaphat, the Abraham, and the Ariel. And that basically celebrates the farmers, the grape growers, who put in all the hard work for 6 years, and then for Shemitah they stop. So Amichai at Shiloh Winery decided to put together this series and pay tribute to these winemakers. We've featured all the wines in the series throughout the weeks, throughout the years on Parsha Wine Pairing, because there's different concepts that come up in the book of Shmos, Exodus. It talks about Shemitah, so that was another opportunity to do it. I think we did the Abraham when we did some Parsha with Avraham, and we'll go ahead and give this wine a try. So. Yeah. I'll
let you pour since it's not mavushal.
There you go. It is not mavushal, and Amichai makes some wines that are mavushal, but this series specifically is not mavushal. All right, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to make a bracha on this. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam be'agape. And go ahead and go in for the sniff. So, looking at the color, this is. I don't know if you can say it's really showing so much. It is starting to show some age. I think this is a 2014 vintage, so it's already got 5 years under its belt, almost 5 years. So I'm assuming they harvested in August, September of 2014. So it's already, we've had this wine for a couple of years now. I can already tell, because I took a little sip, that it's already the tannins are starting to settle down. It was a lot more tight and fruity, and now it's really starting to come together.
This would be perfect with grilled foods.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smokiness to it.
The smokiness, a lot of red cherry. Mm-hmm. Very nice. This is a very, very nice, well-integrated wine. Good balance, good acid. It's got quite a punch of alcohol. It is 15.1%, so not light on the alcohol. And the alcohol won't go away with aging, but the tannins and the fruit and the oak, all those flavors will start to soften and mold together, and the tannins will become lighter. So let me take a sip of this.
Do we know what this is priced at?
Mm-hmm.
I really like this.
A lot of red fruit. Actually, I'm even getting more black fruit than red fruit. You get the cherry, maybe it's more black cherry, blackberries. Very nice. This is delicious wine.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
I'm not even kidding. I'm a red girl, so this is
right up your alley.
This is top notch for sure.
Yeah, this is a really high quality wine. So the price point on this basically it only comes in the 3-pack. There's the Heroes Edition 3-pack. It's about $172, $171.99 if I'm not mistaken. Some of these wines were like the highest rated last year in some competitions. Really, really good series of wines. Big wines. Single vineyard wines, obviously, because they're paying tribute to the individual farmers. So all the grapes from Ariel come from his vineyard. All the grapes from Yoshaphat come from his vineyard. And Yeah, just a really, really nice big wine. Fantastic.
So you can't pour this out, right? This is part of that?
So that's with Shemitah wine. So with Shemitah wine, that's a whole separate thing. You see, look at that, Ashley. You came for the perfect week. You know all these things. So this one was harvested the year before Shemitah.
Okay, so not 7.
And it was in the 6th year. And they were honoring. So Amichai is paying tribute to them because they wouldn't produce grapes the next year. But Shemitah wines, there's a lot of conversations. It's pretty detailed, but some people say you can't pour it out because it's a sanctified kind of wine. And the way that they make it kosher now is that they kind of one of the ways is that they kind of they give up the fruit, but to the high court, and then that kind of becomes holy, and therefore you can't throw away anything that's holy. So you have to drink every last drop because you can't discard it.
Nice.
So there's different. Again, I'm not going to kind of give any rabbinic, opinions here. It's just like things we know and that you know. But ask your local Orthodox rabbi for the details on drinking Shemitah wines if you decide that that's what you want to do. So good point there, Ashley. But we're going to drink this anyway because we don't want to throw away this wine.
For sure.
Very, very good wine. So that's Behar, and that's Shemitah. Amichai's watching. Amichai, say something. And the truth is that when we first had this wine, Amichai's like, put it away for a few years. And I bought myself, the 3-pack. I couldn't hold on to it for that long. People came over that, some of my wife's friends came over that know Yehoshaphat, who's one of the other grape growers. They're his neighbors, and I'm like, oh, by the way, do you know that? And they're like, oh, and then I'm like, then I have to serve the wine, and then the 3-pack was broken, and then I was like, then my father came over, and I was like, oh, you want to try something really special? So I don't have any of them left at home.
What else would you pair this with besides the grilled
foods? This is huge for grilled foods. I don't know what else coming to mind aside from grilled foods that like big meats, fatty, juicy meats. A lot of meat. If you go with things that are going to be lighter food-wise, I feel like the wine is going to be very, very overpowering for the food. But again, with age, this will go like that kind of strength in the flavor will kind of soften up a bit, and you may be able to drink it with a whole bunch of different things. If you go to Amichai's house, he will serve this with lamb, with goat, with duck, with mushroom and marrow, and some good winter vegetables grilled. That's if you go to Amichai's house, and anytime you just show up and I'll just do that for you. So this, but I mean, like, this is fantastic wine.
Yeah,
this
really
is really, really good stuff. Next week is B'chukosai, and you know this wine, Ashley.
Of course.
And it is Mavushal.
One of our exclusives.
You want to introduce it?
Sure. This is one of our exclusives. It's Casa di Cielo.
Yeah, Casa di Cielo or di Cielo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends. I don't know.
And it's a Chardonnay 2017. Oh, we pair this with fish.
You want it fish, chicken. It's also light meals. It's also good on a summer day, chilled Chardonnay, hors d'oeuvre, stuff like that. It's actually, for the price, like this is $8.99, and this is a QPR, quality price ratio wine. Like for $8.99, you're not going to get a better Chardonnay than this. It's from Chile, and Chile is actually producing some really good wines, especially for the value, especially for the price. And the Casa di Cielo, and it has a fantastic label. Look at that beautiful, beautiful artwork.
Would you suggest people throw this in a case for weddings? And
this is a perfect table wine for weddings. It's pleasing. It appeals to to a wide variety of wine drinkers. Yeah. We also have the Cab, the Merlot, and the Reserve series, the Malbec Syrah, and the Carmenere. So a lot of options there as well. So that's what we got today. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to tune in next week. Again, Monday, Rosé Day. Don't forget to tune in for that. We still have a few more rosés to try. And then Thursday, Parsha wine pairing. And next Thursday, are we doing any extra fun stuff live? I don't know. We're going to have a special guest in the office next week, Thursday.
Great.
Is he watching?
Yes.
And he's watching. It's not Amichai. But if Amichai decides to come next week, I know he's coming to the U.S. soon. Amichai, when you come, please come visit, and let's do some tasting of some wine and bring some Heroes Edition so we can replenish. And Ari, we'll just say who it is. Ari's coming next week, special guest. He may even do Parsha wine pairing. I don't know. He will, and maybe some other stuff, but we're definitely, of course he's watching. I don't know. We have so many viewers. I didn't get to see everybody popping on. So thank you everyone for watching. And thank you, Miriam, for watching. I know you have to take time out of your day. That's my wife.
Oh.
She never watches.
Hey.
Live, at least, because she's a teacher.
It's Ashley.
Right.
Oh, there you go. She's like, oh, hi, Ashley.
Hey.
And so there we go. Got lots of fun viewers. And hi to Yankee. Thanks for watching, man. Today's been a good day. Everybody loves, you know what it is. Is Shiloh, you tag Shiloh in the one? Yeah, so everybody's like, Shiloh, I gotta see this. And so that those of you who are just joining now, this is the wine we featured. And if you want to watch us drink another sip, stay tuned right here because it's delicious wine.
It really is.
Can't wait for barbecue tonight. So good.
It's my
So
kind
good.
of wine.
There you go. It's my kind of wine. It appeals to a wide variety of wine drinkers, especially if you like good wine. And there you go. You got the 3-pack. And how did you drink it? Do you like it? Have you tried it, or are you holding on to it? And we're going to be going offline any second now, but you can always answer that question. And other people tons of people watch us later on, so they'll be able to see. So live from Kosherwine.com, it's David and Ashley wishing you a good Shabbos. Stay tuned next week for some more great videos. And thanks for watching.
Bye.